Hello friends, welcome you in Mechanical CAD room. Here I will provide you with the SolidWorks tutorials. My first target is to build a course for university students so that the students can learn SolidWorks in a very easy way. I will start the tutorials lectures from lab 1 and going so on lab 2, lab 3 and so on. Okay, so let's start. First of all, you have to double left click on SolidWorks icon. You will see a pop-up like this. I'm using SolidWorks 2025, so the pop-up design is like this. If you are using any other SolidWorks version, then you will see a pop-up of different design. Okay, this is the user interface of SolidWorks. First, you will see a window or like this. You don't have to be worried about all these options or these tabs. First, just see this home tab. Here you will find three important things that are part, assembly and drawing. In home tab, you have to click part because for now we are just drawing a part. We are not making the assembly is like when you have two or more parts, you can assemble them. Okay, and drawing option is like when you have make the part, you can make the drawing as well. So we will discuss it in further upcoming lectures. So you just have to left click on part. So this is again a second interface of the SolidWorks. The most important thing I just want to tell you is that whenever you start designing anything, be considered about the units you are using. This is the most important step. And in bottom right corner, you will see this tab. Okay, these options, just click here, left click, and you will see different types of units available here for your ease. You can click on meter, kilogram second, CGS units, mmgs. This is one of the most usually used units in SolidWorks. Millimeter, gram, seconds, IPS, inch, pound, second, or you can edit document units to edit the units for your ease, but don't use it for now. That's why I'm closing it. So click here. If you are using IPS, choose IPS. So this is changed to IPS. Okay, again, if you have to choose mmgs, left click and left click here, mmgs, millimeter, gram, second. So it is changed to millimeter, gram, second. First of all, you will see here in feature manager design tree, some options are visible here. You will see front plane, top plane, right plane. These are the three planes in which we will design and draw whatever we are going to designing and drawing. Okay, in SolidWorks. So you don't have to be worried about these tabs available here, or these options or tools available here. Okay, this is the home tab, and this was the first interface of SolidWorks. Okay, just closing it. This is the second one. If you are designing new part, you have to click here. If you are gonna open an existing document or existing file, you have to click here. If you are gonna saving your work, you have to click save, save as, save all. Okay, so these are the three planes. Okay, so left click on front plane. You will see some options here: sketch, show, zoom to selection, normal to. So skip these three Just focus on the first one. This is the sketch option. Just click on the sketch option. You can left click and show. Okay. Now you will constantly see this plane. You can make it visible for you. Either left click here and hide. Now the plane is not visible to you. Okay, let's start with the very simple sketch. Click on line command, left click here. Okay, you will see orientation as sketched, horizontal, vertical, angle. These are the options for construction, infinite length and midpoint line. You don't have to check any one of these. Just click on uh, this origin point. Okay, this is the by default origin of SolidWorks. Left click here. Okay, now this is the line we are gonna drawing. Here is x-axis, upward direction, y-axis. Okay, so in x-axis, when you are following purely x-axis, you will see a yellow line, yellow horizontal line. Okay, if you are using both x and y axis, you will see no line. Okay, no yellow line. Now I am purely following y axis and x axis is 0 here. So you will again see yellow line. No yellow line. Yes, again yellow line. So just left click here. So if you wanna follow same coordinates, I mean the x axis, y axis, minus x, minus y, you will have to follow the dotted lines. Okay, now just left click again. Now at this point you will see a dotted line towards origin. If you are above this point or below this point, you will not see that line. At this point you will see the dotted blue line towards origin. This simply means that if you left click here and wanna join the origin, you just simply have a pure horizontal line. Okay, left click here. Now right click and click on select. This is the square we have sketched in SolidWorks. This is our first sketch. Now click on smart dimension. Left click here. We are gonna dimensioning it. Okay. Remember, we have chosen mmgs, millimeter gram second, as our unit system. Okay. So left click on this line, slide downward, again left click. Okay, so this is basically the dimension. Okay, if it is auto selected, you don't have to select it. If it is not, I mean this is already auto selected, but mistakenly if you just click here or here, you will see that it is not selected. So click here, select it, type the dimension. Here I just wanna type 50. You don't have to select the units from here, centimeter, foot, inch, anything else. You just have to enter 50 and click enter from your keyboard. Okay, click this line, slide right, again left click, type 50, press enter, right click here, click on select. Now you will just see a sketched square of 50 by 50 in millimeters. Always remember the unit you are using. Okay, now on your mouse you will see the scroll button. Scroll up, I mean just scroll away from mouse. Okay, downward, away from mouse. Now scroll towards you, towards the direction of your hand, towards your body. Scroll it. You are just zooming in, zooming. For zoom out, scroll the button, scroll the wheel actually away from your body. Yeah. And for zoom in, scroll the wheel towards your body. Away, towards. Okay. So you actually see zooming out. I am zooming out. Just check it. This is the too much uh, blurry thing to consider, but don't worry about it. If ever happens like this, here is zoom to fit. Click here. Zoom to area. Click here and select the area. Again, select the area. Yes. So this is a pop-up. You will see zoom to fit. Okay. Just click like this. Zoom to fit. Again, zoom to fit. This is the sketched box you will see here. I am just trying to ensure that all these options you have to utilize when you are designing, sketching anything in SolidWorks. Okay, so this was the first tutorial. Just right click, select. Okay, this is the first sketch in SolidWorks you have designed so far or sketched so far. Thank you so much for utilizing it. In upcoming videos, I will use the other sketches options, the other tools to make familiar for you for future use in designing some parts in SolidWorks. Thank you so much. Best of luck.